things first. You are the principal of Thomas Edison High School, correct?
Yes.
Were you aware of David selling drugs at the school?
I was not.
Were you aware that Mr. Anderson was helping?
I had no idea.
Would you consider David a bad student?
I don't know so much about David. I mean, I have thousands of students in my class, but I don't know.
Would you talk to him regularly? Would you see him at all on campus or?
David?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure he was around. It wasn't brought to my attention that he was missing school, so I mean, I'm sure he was there.
Were you aware of Mr. Anderson's mental disability?
I mean, he had an off vibe, but nothing that concerned me.
So Mr. Anderson was of no, you didn't do any background checks, you didn't look into his history, anything like that?
I mean, not really.
Do you think Mr. Anderson is capable of starting an entire drug enterprise?
Mr. Anderson? Or David?
Mr. Anderson.
No, I don't think so.
Why did the school board take away the Bunsen burners and chemistry tubes?
I wasn't aware of that. They did?
So you just let the board do whatever they
I
needed
just
to?
started. I didn't know about this.
Did it seem that the teachers at the school were experiencing confrontation with students about enjoying chemistry?
I don't know. I mean, they usually would probably come up to me, but they didn't.
Is it possible for Mr. Anderson, being the gullible type, to be genuinely wanting to share his love for chemistry?
I mean, I heard stories, that he loved it. I mean, I'm sure a lot of teachers have passion for what they teach. So, I mean, I generally think, yeah, he loves chemistry.
But do you think it was a little bit overboard?
What do you mean?
Considering the fact that if any student were to walk up to him and just talk about any other subject, or especially chemistry in his case, do you think the students were more scared of the fact that, like, they made the students believe that chemistry, it was all about chemistry and nothing else? So, the students going up to Mr. Anderson and asking about chemistry, do you think it was a little bit overboard?
No.
The way he talked about it?
No, not at all. Like I said, we all have passions. Like, I used to be a PE teacher, and, I never thought I'd call myself being a principal. But if you, want physical education or have questions about that, I'll be more than happy to.
So you wouldn't want your students to be more involved in physical education? Just
No, I didn't.
Do whatever they want?
No. What I'm saying is that if you have questions about chemistry, then you would go to a chemistry teacher.
So if a student had a question about PE and went up to you during that time when you were a PE teacher, you wouldn't not force them, but make them more physical in a sense?
I would help them if they were having difficulties.
Basically, that's all the questions I